and welcome. Carnot map with 5 variables. I recommend that you watch my video Carnot maps 2 to 4 variables before watching this video. So in this situation, what we will do is we will divide our terms into 2 groups. A V group, I'll call it, and a V bar group. A V table, a V bar table. So you see here, this is where we place all the terms that start with V, and here we place all the terms that start with V bar. Okay, so for example, if you look at this mapping here, you see this term start with a V and this term start with a V. So then I place it here, V, W, X bar, Y bar, Z bar. This one here, start with a V again, W bar X, Y, Z bar. This one here, it's on this table, so it starts with V bar. So V bar here, W bar, X bar, Y bar, Z. W bar, X bar, Y bar, Z. And this one, V bar, W, X bar, Y, Z bar. You have to be careful, and this order here and this order is very important. So you see YZ, YZ bar, Y bar, Z bar, Y bar, Z. Change in only one variable, in only one variable, in only one variable. Here, WX, WX bar, change in one variable. From here to here, change in one variable. From here to here, change in one variable. From here to here, change in one variable. So that's really important to do. So now, when you see this icon here, you stop the recording and answer the question, and then come back and check your answer. So now here I'm asked to identify these terms. So this and this are coming from V, so they will start with V. These two on the V bar table, they will start with V bar. So you see how this one here is very simple, V, W bar, X bar, Y bar, Z. This one is V, W bar, X bar, Y, Z bar. This one is from the V bar, and therefore from V bar table, they start with V bar, V bar. This one here, W, X bar, Y bar, Z bar, and this one here is W bar, X, Y, Z bar. Now you notice in all the examples I'm going to be giving you, I will not give you the Boolean expression or the logical expression. Instead, I will give you its mapping, but we know what it is from the maps. So, as an example now, I'm asked to reduce or simplify the expression that is mapped in here. Now remember, the rule is to get blocks, groups of largest blocks of 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. So here I can have 8 together. This 4 here and this 4 here. Now, since they are coming from 2 different tables, V and V bar cancel. Then you look at only one of the table, it's becoming more like a 4 variable Carnot map. So here from the left, W cancel W bar, you are left with X bar. On top here, Y cancel Y bar, you get Z bar. So the 8 terms are reduced to only one term, X bar, Z bar. Okay, now again, it's your turn. to simplify the mapped expression. All right, welcome back. Let's see what you did. So now, again, this is like in the previous example. I just did it. I know what to do with that. Now I'm left with these two. If you take them alone, you will get an equivalent expression, but not in its simplest form. To get it in its simplest form, you can group these two with these two. So you can group these two with these two. But pay attention now. The green is in one table only, so V has to be in the answer. So here what you have, the blue is W X bar Z bar, because V and V bar cancels here. W cancels W bars at X bar and top Z bar. Now look at the red now. The red V is there because it's in one table only. And then here, look at the red. W cancel W bar, cancels W bar. You're left with X bar. And top here, you have Y bar. So let's see your answer about this question now. Okay, welcome back. As in the previous example, I can take these 4 and these 4 together, 8. And then I can take these together. And then I'm left now with these two terms. Notice they only differ in one variable from here to here, see? V and V bar, and then W bar X is the same, okay? So you have to take this, give it a different color. So you have to take this and this. So now here, the blue is like before, X bar, Z bar. The red is like before, V, X bar, Y bar. Now, when you look at the green, so you have V and V bar cancel. The green is now in one table here, so you have W bar X, Y, Z. W bar X, Y, Z. Okay? So that's the answer here. Now it's your turn. All right, let's see what happens here. So here you have 8 terms that you can take them in one block. You can take this, 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 this. One block. Now, again, they're coming from 2 different tables, so V and V bar cancel. Here, you look at one of the tables, these 2 here together. Look at the W bar cancel, you are left with X. And here, Y and Y bar cancel, you are left with Z, so you get X, Z as an answer. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and try to answer this question. Okay, let's see. You see that this 4 and these 4 can be grouped together. Okay, so we group them together. Now, these 4 can be grouped with these 4. Okay. Now I'm left with these 2. Now, you can think maybe that I can group this with this, but it's kind of, you're adding a term because you have to reduce this, and to reduce this, you group it with this. Okay? So now you group all of them. So let's see what happens here. Okay, the red coming from 2 different tables, so V cancels V bar, and all of these are gone. So you're left with W bar X. Green, V and V bar cancel. Here, X cancel X bar, you have W bar. On top, Z cancel Z bar, you have Y, W bar Y. Now look at the blue here, the light blue. The light blue is in one table, so V bar has to be there. So V bar, W, X bar, Z bar, because Y cancels Y bar. Okay? All right, let's see what you can do with this. All right, let's see. Like in the previous example, these has to be together. These has to be grouped together. Now I'm left with only one term here. There's no way I can group it with anything. So it will have to stay by itself. And then I will have 3 terms. The red is like in the previous example is W bar X. Green is W bar Y. And now this light blue, it's in this table, V bar table. So V bar, W, X bar, Y bar, Z bar, Y bar, Z bar. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and try this. This is really simple because you can take these 16 terms together. Now, to reduce these, remember, you can take them with this, okay? So you can have the difference between the blue and the red. In the blue situation, V cancels V bar. In the red situation, V bar has to show in the answer. So here you have, we did here, look at the green here. The green, all of these cancel, okay? V and V bar cancel. You are left here with only W bar. Now the light blue is in one table, so V bar is there. So what happened? All of these cancel, and here you have X bar. So V bar, X bar. Now it's again your turn. See what, how you can answer this question. Okay, so what you do here, you take this and this and this and this all together, 16 of them all together. That will produce one term. And then you can take this, this, these, and these together, you can get a second term. So you end up having 2 terms. Okay, so let's look at it here. The green now, the green from 2 different tables, so V and V bar cancels. Look at the green here, all of this cancel. Now WX and W bar X, you're left with only X. Look at the light blue here, 2 different tables, so V cancels V bar. Here, all of these cancel. Here you are left with Z only because Y cancels Y bar. So the answer will be X plus Z. All right, see what you can do with this here. All right, welcome back. Let's see what happens. Obviously here you have to take this alone and these alone. Okay, there's nothing else that you can do. So when you take the light blue here, light blue, it's in one table, so V, and then here all of these cancel. You are left with Y bar Z, Y bar Z. Look at this red here, table V bar, V bar. All of this cancel, you are left with Y, Z, Y, Z. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's see what happens. Now, to reduce these, you take them with these. That's not easy to see. Now, let's look at this one here. This one here, you have to take it with this really. There's nothing else that you can group this with, anything else. So these two has to go together. So use another color here. Okay. Now, these two, they can be grouped with this two. These two can be grouped with these two. So four terms. Now I covered all of these. Here I have a whole bunch of them to be covered, but I can reduce all of this by taking one big group of 8. Okay, so let's see here. This purple here, we did something similar before. It's W bar X. Coming from V bar cancel, all of these cancel, and then you're left with W bar X, WRX. Look at now the blue. The blue is in one table, so V has to be there. Now all of these cancel. Here, Y cancels Y bar, you have Z bar. Okay, look at the red here. The red from two different tables, so V and V bar cancels. Here you have, from here, these two, you get W. And on top here, you have Y, Z bar, Y, Z bar. And look at these two here. They are in one table, only V bar. So V bar, W, X bar, Y. W, X bar, Y. All right, let's try this. All right, let's see what happens here. So to reduce these 4, I can take these 4 with these 4. That's good. Now, these two here, I can take these two with these, or this 4. So I can do like that. Take 8 of them. So I'm done with this, with these here. Now, here I have another whole bunch of terms. I can take all of them together, 16 of them. I covered them, then just put the answer here. Okay, let's see here. So the red, two different tables. So V cancels V bar. Here, just look at it at one of the tables. Here, W cancels W bar, you have X bar. And on top, Y cancels Y bar, you have Z bar. So we're done with the red. The blue, the same thing. From here, or you look at it here if you want. From here you have W. From here you have Z bar, WZ bar. Now the green is all these 16, all of these cancel, all of these cancel, you are left with only V. Okay, let's do this. All right. When you look at this here, you have to take the 32 terms all together. So you take all of this, all of this. Now, all of these cancel, all of these cancel, and V cancels V bar. So the answer will be 1 if you are dealing with Boolean expression, and T for true if you are working with logical expression. So that's the answer. And this is the end of Carnot map 5 variables. Soon I will be producing Carnot map 6 variables. So thank you and see you soon.